Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make a mini resined alcohol ink painting. So I'm going to be starting with a little 4x4 Cradle wooden panel. You can get these at Blick or an art supply store. Next I'm going to paint the edges black, just using black acrylic paint. Okay, we're going to set this aside and then have a sheet of Yupo or waterproof paper. For alcohol ink colors today, I'm going to be using Crimson from Brea Reese and Special Black from Copic. And Gold from Jacquard. So to start, I'm going to lay down some isopropyl or blending solution and use the Crimson and my drawing tool, which is a hair dryer, and just blend this out. Next, I'm going to lay down some more isopropyl and use the Special Black to darken things up. My dad's favorite colors are red and black, so I figured I would use that for his birthday present that I'm making today. Okay, now I'm going to add some more crimson. Now we're going to add my favorite part, so I'm going to start with some blending solution or isopropyl and add some drops of the Jacquard Gold to add some sparkle. I'm just adding a little more black to darken things up. It got a little washed out with the gold. Okay, there we have it. We have our little 4-inch painting done, and now we're going to flip this over, and on the back side we're going to trace out whatever shape that you want to cut it out in. Today I'm going to be using a little off-road vehicle. Your outline doesn't have to be pretty, just make sure that when you go to cut your shape out that your lines are nice and straight. Okay, now I'm going to grab my scissors and just cut my shape out. Okay, here we have our shape, and just do any little extra trimming that you need. Next I'm going to seal my shape with some Kmart varnish by Karlson, and I'm going to do a couple coats of this so the alcohol inks don't bleed when we resin. So grabbing my Posca pen, and I'm going to make sure that there's no black paint overhanging on the white. So now I'm going to take my adhesive, which is the heavy gloss from Liquitex, and just paint that on the back of my shape. When your shape is good and coated, then decide where you want to put it on your block and press down to make sure there's no bubbles. And then grab a book or some sort of heavy object and set it on top to make sure it seals and dries. And then I waited like a half hour to be sure. Next, I'm going to grab some frog tape and we are going to put that around the sides of our little panel. Here I'm just making sure that the edges are all nice and straight. Okay, now we're just going to fold around the edges on the bottom and make sure that everything is nice and sealed. Here I'm going to put down a silicone baking mat and then put my little painting on top, grabbing a pair of gloves. For resin today, I'm going to be using Art Resin. This is a two-part resin, so first I'm going to start with one little mold full of resin, making sure that is completely clean from my little silicone mold before I pour in the hardener. Now I'm going to pour in one mold full of the hardener, making sure that's all clean so I have equal parts. Now we're going to mix for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, your mixture should be all catalyzed and ready to work with. So we're going to just pour this right onto our little painting. And now we're just going to smooth the resin out, hopefully having an even coat. Picking out any little bits of dust or hair that have fallen already into our resin. Next, I'm going to take a little blowtorch and pop all of the little bubbles that are left on our resin, leaving it with a nice glossy glass finish. Okay, now we're going to say goodnight to our little painting and cover it up with a box to hopefully prevent some dust from falling in our resin. Time to wait 24 hours. Okay, it's the next day and here's the reveal. We have a perfect coat, no dust or any bubbles. So good. Okay, the next step is to remove our frog tape, peeling very carefully. Even though it has been 24 hours, the resin isn't fully cured yet, so you can still get the tape off pretty easy. I'm just going to grab a little acrylic marker and sign my name on the side. And here we have our finished resined painting. We have a perfect glossy resin coat on our little painting. Now this is ready for a birthday present like mine, or you can sell yours or anything else. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, or my Instagram, which is @ElizabethKarlsonArt, for more daily